And on to a much different topic right now. Growing concerns today about China's sale of U.S. bonds. And there's a good reason to pay attention to this. As of December of 2009, China holds about $755 billion of our debt, okay? Just over 6% of our total debt, and that's a huge percent of the debt to be held by one country. And now some analysts are saying China's using this debt in an interesting way that could make it a political weapon against us. In December, they sold off a significant number of these bonds. Should the U.S. be worried about this? Stuart Varney is the best person to ask about this from the Fox Business Network, and he joins us now. Stuart, we have a complicated relationship with China.
Yes, we do.
They owe a ton of our debt. What are they doing with it that we should be concerned about?
Okay, their money is their weapon. Our debt is our weakness. And there's every sign that the power of money is spilling outside the business world and spilling over into, effect, foreign policy. Let me draw your attention to some comments in the Chinese-controlled media. In China Information News and in the National Bureau of Statistical Review, government bodies essentially, they say that when China sold $34 billion of the debt in December, that was a commendable thing. The China Daily, on the very day that the Dalai Lama visited the White House, they said that they should slash their holdings of U.S. debt. They're using their money because it has leverage over our foreign policy and business positions. But, Martha, I've got to tell you, it's a two-way street. This leverage works both ways. Number one, if China were to sell a ton of its American debt, that would adversely affect our economy here. They wouldn't be able to export so much, and they live on exports. Number two, they need to buy our debt to manipulate their own currency. I know it's complicated, but that's the situation. So it's a delicate balance, and at the moment, it's skewed in China's favor, because in the first 12 weeks of 2010, we, America, are trying to borrow $392 billion.
Yeah.
The scales are tipped in their favor.
And we know we're paying a tremendous amount of interest, of course, to them on that debt. But they need us in some ways as much as we need them. But as you aptly point out, it seems to be skewed in their favor right now. Stuart, good to watch, important to watch. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
11 minutes past the